Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where we break down the charts every single day. So if you like money and you like crypto, make sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure to watch this whole video to the end because I have a juicy altcoin trade set up that could be a 2 to 3x. Now, let's get into the charts. So right now, as you can probably tell, we are actually trading within this sideways range here. And I know I go on a lot about this, but you always want to think of price action in terms of ranges. And right now we are trading within a very clear range in the short term. Now, as you can actually see on this chart, we were actually forming a bit of a bull flag. Now, as traders, you always want to think, what's going to wreck the most retail traders, right? Now, a lot of times with these bull flags, you actually get fake outs to the upside and then you'll get a major dump in the opposite direction because all the retail traders will have their stop loss at this level here. It will stop them out before getting a big dump to the downside. Now, what I want to see if we are going to get this big move to the downside is I actually want to see the candle close below this line here because this is the key level that we're going to be looking for if we're going to see some more action to the downside. And if we actually look at our indicator, Market Cipher B, we can actually see on the 4-hourly time frame, we are printing a red dot, and this is looking like it wants to curve to the downside, which could potentially break us out of this sideways range, which we have been trading back and forth in. And if we do get below these lows here, then the next level I'll potentially be looking for, we could see a bit of support down here, but the next level is going to be my blue box down around 28,500. So that's going to be the level I'm going to be targeting, but only if we can get below this level. Because this is actually the level that I'm looking at for potential short-term scout shorts, just to ride it up to the upside of this range here before potentially looking for another move back down. Because at the moment we are just bing-bonging in between these two levels here. And we're not going to do that forever. We're either going to break to the upside or we're going to break to the downside. And at the moment I am looking... I am feeling a bit more bearish at the moment, like we are going to break down. And the reason for that, guys, is if we actually look at our money flow on Market Cipher B, we can actually see that the money flow is actually coming out of the asset. And when money flow is leaving the asset that is extremely bearish, and it predicts for longer term trend. Now, let's go have a look at some other indicators real quick. And as well, guys, if we look at our Bollinger Bands, look, this is a really tough one because until we do break one of these levels, it's really hard to say which way it is going to go. But obviously there's a lot of volatility right now. And for us to get that move down, I really want to see a clean break below this level here. And I want to see it retest it and get rejected off of that level, and then we can expect a bigger move to the downside to the $28,500 level. Now, if we actually go to some higher time frames, how we're looking, well, we can actually see on the daily time frame, and I might actually go to a fresh chart for this. So we can see on the daily time frame that we are actually very close to the top of our Bollinger Bands. Indicating that it's more likely than not that we are going to see it move back down to the low of this range here, or to at least the mid-range point, which is this orange line right here. And as well, looking at Market Cipher B, on the daily chart, we do have that bearish divergence, which I've spoken about in my last few videos, where the price action's going higher, but our momentum waves are actually going lower. And this is a massively bearish signal. So I am actually expecting the potential for a bigger move down. And the level I'm probably targeting right now, just eyeing this chart, is probably going to be this level down here. If I draw an orange line, which is, yeah, 29,500. So my blue box, which I spoke about earlier. Now let's actually go back to the 4 hourly time frame, because we might actually be breaking out right now as we speak. All right, guys, we're literally at the edge of the last edge of support here. This is the level I want to see us below to get that move to the downside, and we could be watching a breakout happening live. All right, we're literally watching this breakdown live, guys. So the next level we could be looking at for a bit of support is right here. Otherwise, I am expecting a massive move to the downside. Jeez, this is an absolutely massive candle. And guys, I'm actually all in short positions at the moment. So currently up 37% on my short trade at the moment. We're literally breaking down live. Wow. Sorry guys, we don't normally see volatility like this when I'm recording live. Now I just want to go to an altcoin real quick. So the altcoin trade that I was actually going to give you as a little gem was actually COMP. So guys, as you can see, I just want to show you on our RSI, if we go to the daily, look at this massive pump that we've seen. So if I get my measurement tool, so we actually saw 158% pump in just a space of a few days. And if we look at our RSI, we can actually see that it is extremely overbought. And the last time it was this overbought was back here in January. And look what happened to price since that level. Now that's why I'm currently in a short, and I'm expecting us to at least come down to these levels down here, potentially here, where I'll be looking to take profit, potentially. But if we do see more downside on Bitcoin, we could potentially come all the way back down here to the $37 mark. So with the massive volatility we're actually seeing in the market right now live, by the time I post this video, it might be too late to get into a short. But if we're still above this level here, you could still see massive profit with a big move to the downside. If we actually measure it from where we are now, you could still see a 13 to potentially 20% move, which with 10x leverage is actually a 200% gain, which is absolutely massive. So I'm going to try to get this video out as quick as possible for you guys. And also guys, if you are interested in one-on-one coaching, message me on Instagram. I'll have the link in description. But besides that, that's all I've got for today.